Hello everyone, it's Jen again from the Wadsworth Public Library. As I said before, I work primarily with teens and tweens, and this video is for you guys. I know it's been hard for you to be away from your friends for so long, and I wanted to share some helpful tips from professionals for managing your stress and your sadness and probably even boredom during this pandemic. So before I get started with my self-care tips, I want to say that please note this is not medical advice. If you find yourself or someone you know in need of additional support during this difficult time, you can go to the website 211.org. It's a resource database that will connect you to specialists in our area to find services to support your needs. And I tested it out. I typed in the Wadsworth zip code, and it does indeed work. So if you need to reach out, please do. These are just some tips from professionals of how to get through this time. Again, but not medical advice. So obviously, this coronavirus outbreak is sending shockwaves all over the world. It's disrupting everything from healthcare to your school to finances to the ability to get food for lunch. So many of us now are in completely unfamiliar territory, which can feel really scary, and it can also negatively impact our mental well-being. So as our knowledge of this pandemic continues to grow, it's important that you take care of yourself during this time, and anytime really, but especially now. So I'm going to share with you some tips from professionals of how to maintain your mental well-being during this crazy time. 1. Unplug. Take a break from your social media, especially the posts about the coronavirus. Right now it seems like all stories, articles, blog posts, everything just seems to be solely focused on the coronavirus right now. And there's a line between being up to date with what's going on and wanting to be informed and just overload. So if you find yourself constantly checking your phone, wanting to know what the latest is, you might want to just take some time to unplug. It might be time for a break. 2, check in. Connection is a basic human need. You guys know this as well as anyone. A lot of you spend time on your phones, checking in with your friends, sending videos. But it can be hard now in the time of social distancing. So just check in with your loved ones. Give them a phone call or a virtual hangout. A lot of people now are using Zoom, but really any video chat will work. Just say, hey, how you doing? It'll give you a break and it'll keep you connected with your friends, and focus on the positive things. See what people are doing to help, and focus on the good things that people in your community are doing. 3, create routines. Our normal lives consist of schedules and routines. You have to be at school at a certain time. You may have sports practice or band or some sort of thing. You have a schedule, and right now we don't really, with school closures, remote working, social distancing. It's hard to feel normal in this time. So even if it's just something small, create a schedule to keep your mind and your body active, because we do better and we feel safer when we know what to expect. And it's really hard now to know what to expect, but anything we can do to kind of have a sense of normal is helpful. 4, and this is the title of my video, practice self-care. Stress, it really puts a strain on our bodies and our brains. You want to take care of you by engaging in activities that you find healing or re-energizing or de-stressing. And self-care looks different for everyone. I like to read. I like to just kind of spend time reflecting. I like to write. For you, it might be exercise or stretching, yoga, playing music, creating music, playing video games, whatever it is for you that helps you to de-stress. Imaginative and expressive activities will allow you to process your emotions in safe and productive ways. So these tips were brought to you by a licensed social worker from the Boys and Girls Club of America, the Health and Wellness Director. So 4 simple things we can do: unplug, check in, create a routine, and practice self-care. One other thing that I wanted to highlight for you during this time is a resource called Teen Health and Wellness. The website is just teenhealthandwellness.com. It's a database of helpful health and mental health information, particularly for teens. And right now they're doing a thing called Personal Story Project. Basically, they are asking that you journal your experiences right now, what you're feeling, and just kind of talk, or not even necessarily related to the coronavirus, but just a time when you were faced with a challenge and you were able to overcome. So it's just a way to reach out, to read about other people's struggles that they've overcome can really be empowering. And so the name of the project is You Are Not Alone. And it's on the main page of teenhealthandwellness.com. It's for students ages 13 to 19. If you are under the age of 18, you will have to get a parent's permission to publish if they decide to share your story. And if you're not interested in sharing publicly, you could still journal. Just writing out your feelings kind of helps get everything out, talk to a friend. And of course, reading is always a great escape and a good stress relief. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. And I hope we'll see that we will see you again soon. Take care.